A local nonprofit agency exists to eliminate animal suffering and to engage the entire community in the welfare and well-being of animals. A fundraiser that generates revenue for more than 5,000 homeless dogs and cats is what we'll talk about next on Polk Place. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Jeremy Morady, and with me today we've got two wonderful guests. Randa Richter, who's the Event and Marketing Manager for SPCA Florida, and also Angie Carlton, who is the 2019 Walk for Animals spokesperson, who is here with us. And she has a wonderful guest with her as well. And this
is Miss Daisy, who has been my companion on the walk for 4 years. And she's a very good little girl. She's very well behaved. And look at her, she's being talked about.
She's posing
She's being
for
talked
you guys.
about right
yeah,
now,
yeah, she is. One of the things that I love is that she gets along with the other dogs on the walk. You know, I don't have to worry about that. She's very good about that. And
Now, you said you've been doing this for about 4 years now.
well, off and on.
Okay.
4 years. I'd take one off and then another year and take one off. And then but each year we've gained more donations, so that's been, that's been my go-to thing.
And
every
last year
year.
you were the top fundraiser, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what got you involved in doing this?
Many years ago, I got involved with the SPCA through doing walks in New Hampshire, and through payroll deduction, and I did as much time as I could back when I was working, and we have adopted many animals from the SPCA, so that kind of kept me involved.
Mm-hmm.
I've always loved animals and working with them, and never had the money to go to veterinarian school, so this was my way. I could afford this.
There you go.
Yeah, so but then I moved to Florida and retired and had more time to spend doing this. So I haven't done 4 years in a row, but off and on, health challenges kind of limited me for a while, and then I would get back into it. But each year that I have done it, I've raised my goal and exceeded it each time, and that if you're going to do something, do a good job.
Do it right.
So I feel as though there's a lot of money to be made out there for the SPCA through donations if people would just take a little time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I live in a community where there are 360 homes, and I hit them all this year. And I well exceeded what we made last year for donations. But
Well, that's great.
She might be our spokesperson next year, too.
Yeah, no kidding.
the groomers, the chiropractors, the people that you see all the time, you don't think about going back to them and asking them to support you, and they will if you ask. But if you don't ask, you're never gonna get anywhere with it. So you have to be willing to make that effort.
Well, and it is a community-supported event, and that's something you guys have done a fantastic job at in getting into the community. But you can kind of walk us through what the event is and what
it is.
folks can expect to come out and do.
Well, it's our 27th Walk for Animals, so we're so excited. This year we've added a few new things. We have a dog hula hoop contest. I think she might want to try it.
I don't know.
It's just jumping through. We won't make them do a hula hoop.
I don't know. I could be interested.
I mean, we could try it.
Yeah.
So we have new demonstrations. We have, about 30 vendors this year ready to set up. Registration, well, I should back up. The event itself is Saturday, April 13th at Lake Mere. Vendors start to set up at 7, registration's at 8, the walk around the lake is at 9, and the actual event is from 9 to 12. So there's a ton of activities for the kids, an Easter egg hunt, games. There's canine demonstrations through LPD or John Canine, a dog contest, a costume contest, a hula hoop contest, and just lots of vendors to walk around and visit.
All right. Well, I do have a volunteer for you for the canine demonstrations. Brian Lacey would be more than happy to help out with that. Just
We can
want to
work
put
with
that
you
in
on
there,
that.
yeah.
we'll have a side conversation.
But with the vendors, who all are you guys bringing out this year that folks can take advantage of, learn
Absolutely.
about, see what's out there?
We actually have a lot of new vendors this year. We have the Pickle Patch coming. We have some hemp organizations coming. Of course, our doggy daycares are coming. Our like Benson Canine, Lucky Puppy, and Doggy Bag, they're coming as well. And just different, some jewelry stores are coming to set up. So a nice variety of stuff people can come and look at.
Sounds great. Now, I mean, you can basically make almost an entire day of it.
You could.
But bringing the dogs out, you guys need volunteers?
Yes, so for the Walk for Animals, typically we need about 30 to 40 volunteers. Morning at 6 a.m. for setup and throughout the event themselves. So if they are interested, they can either reach out to myself or Sonia McHale. She's the volunteer manager.
All right, sounds good. Now, with all of this, what all else can folks do when they come out with their animals, obviously?
Absolutely. The event is basically our second biggest fundraiser for the year. So we're asking people to register on our website. You can register the day of as well. But to get out there and, like Miss Angie does, raise funds for the homeless cats and dogs of Polk County. And as most people are aware, we have our no-kill initiative ahead of us. So we're taking in an additional 4,000 animals this year at SPCA. So
that's your big goal.
8,000 animals. So we're trying to raise funds for our existing animals plus the additional 4,000. So it's important for people to register, get out there, and fundraise.
Sounds great. Well, I think it's going to be a wonderful event again for you guys this year, and always just do a great job in putting that together. So.
Just hope the weather works.
This is the time of year for it. I mean, if
is.
you're going to live down here, this is the time you live for.
That's
so.
why you moved here, right?
Absolutely, enjoying every day of it.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in and sharing all this about it.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Appreciate it.
SPCA Florida invites you to their 27th annual Walk for Animals fundraiser, Saturday, April 13th. Registration starts at 8 a.m. and a walk around Lake Mirror at 9 a.m. and activities from 9 to noon. The event is free and open to the public, but to participate in the walking activities, a registration fee of $35 per adult and $25 per youth are required. Registering allows you a Walk with the Animals t-shirt, bow wow breakfast, and to participate in the day activities contest. Dog contests include hula hoop contest and costume contest. The canine demonstrations are provided by Lakeland Police Department and John Canine. Other activities include paw painting, caricaturist, face painting, and a kid zone. For more information, give them a call at 863-577-4608 or look them up on the web at www.spcaflorida.org.